Hi everybody, welcome to the Crazy's Chaotic Crafts. This is Ruthie. I wanted to come on here today and explain to you my absence and kind of what I've been going through. My mother-in-law, as most of you know, passed away not too long ago, and it was unexpected. My husband also had a half-sister that passed away, and I turned 61, and we recently had my golden retriever down, and the house is just not the same without her. So being 61, you start thinking about how many days you have left and how many days you've lived, and you definitely have lived longer than you have left to go. So you start thinking about different things, and one of the things is like why I spend so much time scrapbooking. Because I'm beating myself up. Why are you not in there scrapbooking? And then I thought, well, does anybody want this stuff? Does anybody even want to see this stuff? And criticizing myself about what it looks like. And I started looking back at some old pictures of my parents. Both of my parents have gone. And my grandbabies never met my dad. My kids never remember meeting my dad. My oldest son met him, but he was a baby when he passed away. So they don't know who he is unless I tell them. And my mom always lived away from us, so they don't really know a lot about her. My grandparents, they don't know. I don't want to be that grandma that my great-grandbabies don't know. I want them to know me. I want them to know who their grandpa is, who is a fabulous, fabulous person. I want them to know who their great-great-grandparents are. When they see the genealogy chart that I've been looking at, I want them to know who anybody I can mention. The best way to do that is through pictures. Well, if you've had anybody pass away, or you looked at pictures from your parents or grandparents, and you look at them like, who are these people? I want them to know who they are. So I'm like, okay, then you're going to have to go back to the beginning. You're going to have to go back, quit criticizing yourself, find out what you're doing, what you're not doing, what you want to do, come up with a plan. So that's why I'm on here today. I'm going to tell you what my plan is. I've watched thousands and thousands of videos, and I have come up with not my designs, everybody else's designs that they've come up with to share with you. And I have 20 different categories of different things like diagonal, build a scene, different things that you can do as far as scrapbooking. And I went onto my Cricut design space because I do a lot of stuff in Cricut, cutting some of my embellishments and stuff out on my Cricut. And I want to share all that with you. And then I'm also doing research on my embellishments. What am I going to do with my embellishments? I want them to look better. I started off scrapbooking, and I was one of those, it looked like I sneezed, like a snicker sneeze on my pages. And I can see a bunch of pages that I'm happy with and some I'm not. So one of my goals is this, to go back to the beginning and share everything that I can think of to share with you. If you're a beginner, you just want to learn something maybe you don't know about, share with other people. That's what this channel is going to do. And if you have questions, I'm hoping this is the channel you can go to find those answers to, or ask a question to. If you criticize yourself and you need somebody's shoulder that understands, I want this channel to be that channel. So I'm going to share everything that I can find with you. I'm going to give credit to the people that I know that I got a bunch of information from, but there's so many people. There's so many people. So if there's a person in your life that you want to share information with, please don't put it off. Go in there, do a scrapbook page. If you only have 10 minutes, then get your material out. The next 10 minutes, figure out your layout. The next 10 minutes, I mean, if it takes you 2 weeks to do a layout, say of your grandmother, then somebody's going to see that, and they're going to know who your grandmother was. Like my grandmother loved flowers. She planted flowers in her whole yard. No, hardly any grass. It was just all flowers planted randomly. That she made homemade biscuits and different things. I want my grandbabies to know that. And I want to put that recipe of how she made those biscuits on my scrapbook page. So if you haven't been scrapbooking before, if you're beating yourself up about it, just stop and let's get started doing it the right way. And if you have any questions, come to me. But by all means, if you have a parent, grandparent, brother, sister, best friend that you haven't talked to today, let them know you love them. Because guys, life is gone in a breath. It's gone in a moment's time. It goes by so fast. I know you hear that all the time, but it does. So I will see you guys back here really soon, and we're going to start with all the different scrapbook designs that I've come up with. Then we're going to do embellishments, and then we're going to start scrapbooking. We're going to get some pages done. So stick with me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it with anybody you know that may be struggling or looking for a home. Let this be it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you all. Bye, guys.